This is Cherif Medawar, and I'm going to be covering with you some exciting news because we're going to be having a live event coming up in the Bay Area. So for those that don't know me, I am an educator. I have a training company and an investment company called CMREI, Cherif Medawar Real Estate Investing. You can go to cmrei.com and you will be informed on a lot of investment opportunities, trainings that we do, and opportunities to syndicate, meaning to do group investing, because I'm a hedge fund manager and have been so for over 5 years, investing in different markets, all in real estate. So let's talk about the event a little bit, and the goal of this training that I'll do here, a little webinar with you, is to tell you that there are a lot of new things coming in the market, from the way we find the deals to the way we analyze the numbers to the way we actually invest. Complete changes have happened in the market, and I want to give you an update on all that. Well, the 3-day live event, please write this down, July 24th, 25th, 26th. That's the Friday, Saturday, Sunday in the Bay Area. We'll give you the specific location when you call in to attend if you want to come in to the training and really benefit from it. So let me get right to the point. There are 3 points I want to cover with you. What we do at CMREI, how does it benefit you, and what you should do about it. Well, very simply, what we do at CMREI is we train people to take action. We show them how to make the money. So how does it benefit you? You end up making more money, growing the game, making faster return, better return, bigger returns. That's what we're all about. It's very focused. I'm all about taking the action. That's how I run my own businesses, my commercial real estate portfolio, my hedge fund, and all what we do is about taking action. So it does benefit people because it takes them to the next level. Now, what you should do about it is you should attend the training that we have that's coming up, because it will actually help you grow your business. So let's talk about this. What do we train you on? I mean, the keys to success in real estate are very basic. 2 things. You got to learn how to find good deals that are usually priced lower than market value. This is what we call wholesale deals. And number 2, you got to act on them using the right business models to make huge profits in a safe and consistent manner, using your own money or other people's money. So what we show people is the business models. I have developed some incredible business models. I had some great mentors in my life, a billionaire in the name of Edmond Bessari. And what happened is I developed business models that made me money in good markets, bad markets, in California, in the Midwest, and many of you can go to youtube.com and look at over 1,000 video success stories of people that applied my systems, my business models. So how is that going to benefit you? You're going to learn how to make money buying and selling. You see, a lot of people can sell right away, or some people hold on to properties and then sell when markets move higher. Or you can buy and hold, or buy and create cash flow. This could be done by renting, and I show people how to place tenants in properties, especially national tenants in commercial properties, or we talk about residential properties. This training coming up, I'm going to focus on residential deals because the residential market has changed, has some great opportunities, but it's completely different than the past. I want to show you how you can structure your rental different, how you can sell easy terms, because the market on notes, when you can carry a note, mortgage notes that's secured, there are ways to do it now that's a lot better than before, extremely powerful, and it will work to your advantage. These are all changes that have happened in the market in the last couple of years. Many of you know I have actually bought and flipped over 1,400 properties, created notes, sold the notes at discount, and created a bonanza of profit for many people and put people into homes. So let me show you, and I'll show you in the training, how to buy and hold or buy and create mortgage notes, create these cash flow notes that are secured by the real estate. Third way to make money is to maybe, some of you might want to assign the deal, want to refer some good deal to somebody, or some of you that are licensed and broker and take that brokering game to another level completely. I'm going to show you how to get an investor into a good deal or a business model, or get a good deal to an investor. So it's really a very simple game, and those that know it can make a lot of money with it. There are 3 ways when people graduate from my training, they decide to take action. My end goal is for always to show you that you can go and invest on your own. A lot of people just have a momentum and they want to grow it, or some people haven't started. They want to know what's the safest way, most profitable way to start. I'll show you how to leave the training ready to invest on your own. Some other people say, Cherif, I want to team up with you and your team. I'm going to show you how you can actually invest with me in one of my existing existing profitable business models. Now, if you can do it, great. If you don't want to do it, you can invest on your own. I have my hedge fund. I have many people that invested with me. Currently, we have over $40 million just in assets in literally the San Francisco Bay Area. And you can see exactly how the investors came in and profited from the structures that I've created. Some other people say, Cherif, this is fantastic. I've been investing on my own. I could see what you're doing. Now I want to create a business model like yours, and you can get others to invest with you. This is very powerful because I give you the 3 ways you can actually take action with. On your own, with me, or on your own creating business models where people can join you. And I urge you to think of this. We continue to grow in our training company, CMREI. So once you reach the level where you are producing the results based on the training you've gotten in my systems to teach others, I want you to actually learn while you earn and earn while you learn. Very powerful formula to make it happen. Okay, very good. Very powerful formulas to make it happen. So the 3-day event, again, July 24th, 25th, and 26th in the Bay Area, Northern California. All right, so I want to talk about what I'm going to cover in the 3-day live event. Something very important I use that has helped a lot of people learn, very well, and it's called the DCBA method. That method, DCBA stands for the word definitions. We cover all the definitions, the concepts, the business models, and then what actions you should take. Very important because it's all based on proven results. So every day, the 3 days, I'm going to cover in a very methodical way so everybody can move forward, grasping the subject matter and advancing with certainty, not just with speed. The training I'm going to be doing in the Bay Area is full interaction. I want you to bring your laptop, and we're going to connect the internet, and you're going to do the research with me. You're going to present. We're going to interact. It's fully engaged training that is like none other you have seen. I've done these before, and they're very successful. And I focus on execution. The entire concept is, how do I find the safest, most ethical, and profitable ways to make money in different business models? And the 3 different business models I'll be covering: residential training, how to do the flips, how to buy and hold, how to do the notes on residential, how to negotiate the deals. Now the next thing is the syndication. This is based on the latest changes by the SEC. I want you to know on June 19, the SEC is making some great changes that will benefit many people that wanted to get into the fund game. Anybody today can be a fund manager. You have never heard that before. You have never seen that before. I promise you, I guarantee you. I have attorneys right now that we're doing conference calls to get the latest and the best, and you're going to get that in the training. I'll show you how you can really launch your business to another level you never dreamed of with group investing. It's called syndication, which is when you pool a bunch of people with little money and you have a lot of money that you can deploy for projects of real estate developments, real estate notes, real estate residential, commercial. And the 3rd day, we're going to cover discount notes. I will show you how you can have something that's performing, that is secured, that brings you income, because the entire, if you will, the oxygen of the financial system is the cash flow. And I'll show you how to get it. So let me be more specific. On day 1, in the morning, we're going to cover how to find the deals, the partners that you need, the contractors that you want to work with, the buyers or the renters that you need to actually make your property perform. We're going to also go through how to analyze the numbers. This is very interactive again. You will be getting some answers. You will surprise yourself, but I'll show you how to do it. Then we're going to have lunch. Then we're going to go into controlling the negotiation process and creating win-win with creative financing offers. I'm going to show you how I make a dead deal survive and prosper. I'm going to show you how I can buy from somebody that doesn't want to sell. I'll show you how I can sell to somebody who didn't even think of buying, because creative financing, the summary of it in my mind, or the definition of it, is making the deal possible creatively. So you're only usually limited by your knowledge, your creativity, and your ability to communicate. And I'm going to show you how to communicate, because negotiation is nothing but a higher level of communication. And I'll show you, for example, knowledge, how to know somebody's comfort zone. Because if you imagine the comfort zone like a box, You will know exactly the parameters and how to push that person to the edge of the parameters where you give them what they are comfortable with, but you get what you want. Millions of dollars could be made if you understand how to negotiate properly. And also, I'm going to share with you uh, uh, the complete interaction of how you can do it. So we're going to take people on the stage. We're going to have them negotiate. I love that interaction with the students. On day 2, I'm going to start with the syndication and all the new definitions with all the new programs that the SEC has just rolled out. This stuff will blow your mind away. I mean, you will see some attorneys are not even up to date right now because these changes have happened so quickly. I am up to date on it. There was 400 pages that I had to read and study and talk to attorneys. It cost me a lot of money just consulting with the attorneys to get this training ready for you. I'm saving you thousands of dollars at $450 an hour, had several conversations with several attorneys to be able to get to the science of it and the art of it. Will show you the best business model to have a private placement memorandum, how to actually simply tell people, come here, invest with me because this is what I'm doing and how everybody's going to benefit. Now, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to warn you, a lot of people think they're going to set up an LLC or an S Corp or a little corporation and get a bunch of people to go in with them. You will be in an you will be doing a security, and the security has to be filed with the Security and Exchange Commission. I warn you, and you will know where you got this warning from, and it's right here. And as you see now that they changed some rules, I'm going to make it very tough for those that don't understand it and don't follow the rules. I'm going to make it very possible and very profitable for those that follow the rules. And I tell you, there's nothing easier than doing it now the right way, and it's really, really profitable. And you can piggyback on what I have done because I'll show you exactly what I've done with my fund and what I continue doing. Now, in the afternoon on day 2, we're going to talk about the action. How do you actually pitch your offer? We're going to get some people up on the stage. We're going to actually critique them a bit, and I'll show you with the new structures of the syndication process how you can raise the capital a lot easier. Let me tell you, the most important skill an investor must have is how to raise capital. If I give you $100 million, you're going to go buy a hotel and you're going to need another $10 million. I don't care how much money you have. If you don't know how to raise capital and how to do it safely, ethically, and profitably, you're not going to get to the big game. One deal can change your life. It's the right deal. So in the late afternoon on day 2, we're going to talk about pitching and creative ways to succeeding in real estate syndications. Now, there are many ways to structure your fund, how you're going to raise money, how you're going to pay the investors, and we're going to massage our brains. We're going to talk about different possibilities. You know why a lot of people don't grow too big? Because they are only one-dimension people. They only have one business model. They only know how to make money themselves. They don't know how to scale the game and work with others and structure deals. If you have a great strategy, good for you. You must have a great structure and a fantastic system to enjoy what you're doing and scale it big time to enjoy life in the process. Well, enough on the syndication of day 2. By day 2, you will be lethal. You will be incredible. But I'm going to take it to another level. And on day 3, right here, is discount mortgage notes and alternative investments. Now, this is very powerful. People want to know how to get into the cash flow business. There are many programs out there talking about them, but they don't know. They have not done it. I've done 1,400 notes, and I have notes. I will show you notes. I'll show you how they work. I'll show you what we've done in the past, what we're doing now, and how you can even get into the notes business on hotels and benefit from people that want out, like timeshare, and how you can take that to your advantage. Discount note, I'll start with the definition and concept because it's so different than the regular residential or commercial real estate. It's different. You got to understand that lingo. Then before lunch, we're going to talk about the business model and what actions people need to take to succeed. By lunchtime, you will understand the notes business, and you will know how to calculate a note, the discount of the note, time value of money, how even somebody like Warren Buffett figures that out. And this is extremely powerful for anybody that wants to create cash flow. You can use the same concepts for residential rentals, commercial rentals, or any cash flow business. Now, after lunch, I'm going to cover asset protection. I'm going to show you the simplest and most powerful way to do asset protection. Not only will you protect your assets, not only will you be able to have security, and freedom to do what you want, but I'll show you with just a small twist how you can pass on your wealth to your kids and grandkids without having to worry about probate. Very simply done, and it's not expensive at all. As a matter of fact, it's the least expensive yet most powerful way you'll ever see this. Now, in the late afternoon on day 3, I will show you exactly the latest tax incentives that have just been rolled out by the Congress and by the U.S. territories that will give you incredible net flow for yourself that you can compound. This you can actually use yourself if you have high income, over $150,000 a year, or if you're a large company making millions of dollars, even billions. I'll show you how Microsoft uses that exact structure to save $4.5 billion a year. I will even show you how they do it and how anybody can do it on a small scale. And if you actually don't have the big money and you're not making the big money of 150 to millions of dollars, I'll show you how you can present it to somebody making a lot of money and how that will entice them to get right into your syndication, because they can invest with you based on the money they saved from taxes legally. I mean, investing in notes, I want to mention a couple things because this gets a lot of people excited. In the training, I'm going to show you how you can actually make money with the residential and the syndication and discount notes all together, all aligned, how to find the right strategies and structures and systems and raise unlimited capital. I'm going to show you how to develop your business models. People without a business model get lost, get overwhelmed right away. You can work alone, you can work with me, or you can create your own structures. I'll show you how to work the financial calculator, to use effective negotiation techniques, increase your knowledge, creativity, and communication skills. We will do case studies in the class. I want you to bring your deals. If you got a deal on a mortgage note, if you got a deal that you want to actually syndicate and get a bunch of people in, you got a residential deal you want to do, let's go ahead and discuss it in front of the class. I love these interactions. And of course, we'll also talk about asset protection. People want to get personal about it. We certainly can dig deep and analyze specifically. I want you to know, people ask me, how did I succeed? What do I do with the success, etc. Let me tell you, I created a patented system. This was back in 2003. Here it is. Cherif Medawar, the patent application when we did it and everything. It's a system called the FACT system. How to find, analyze, control, time, and strategize on your real estate deals. I mean, it's very simple. Whether residential, syndication, or discount notes, I'll show you how to find the deals and the opportunities. We will actually work together on analyzing numbers and what's happening, how they analyze the trends in the area. You will learn how to control the negotiation and the paperwork. You will see how to do the due diligence and how to finance the acquisition creatively and close the deal. And most importantly, how you're going to strategize to maximize profits by using systems, automation, and scale the entire thing to the level you're comfortable with, that you're confident can make you a lot of money. Now, your end goal, again, I want to be clear. You may want to invest by yourself by duplicating the systems I have. You may choose to invest with me and my team in my fund, or you may choose to create your own fund and grow with others. And actually, I've had people that do combinations of these. I've had people that say, okay, Cherif, now this is great. I'm going to create my own fund, but I want to invest with you in your fund and partner up in certain deals, and I want to do some work by myself to take it to another level. The possibilities are endless. Unlike other people that focus on just doing trainings and events, I want you to know I haven't been doing trainings and events personally live for 2 years. Why? I've been busy investing. I've been making the money. I have bought properties like you can do this. Now think about this property. This property you bought in the MIGSIF fund, my fund, MIGSIF, MIGSIF.com. You can check out. We have videos on the site and all this. In that fund, now imagine this same property. You can do the deal by yourself, you can do it with me, or you can actually do it with others. A deal like this, you can do it as a residential deal. This is in San Mateo, California. You can do it as a syndication where you can group a bunch of people to buy it. Or you can actually get a mortgage note on it or sell it creatively and create a mortgage note. This property, we took it. We totally rehabbed the inside. It was falling apart. It was horrible. Look how scary it is, but we got the right people. We know exactly how to do it. We'll show you how to get the right contractors, how to tell them what to do and how to monitor the process. And look at this. This is how it looks, the kitchen. Look at it now here on this picture right here. That's the same kitchen, but it's done. People come in, they like it, they get emotional. The properties end up looking like model homes, selling fast and with multiple offers. We used to do deals 2009, 10, 11. Market was going up, down, sideways. We made the money. Why? I'll show you how to force the actual, what I call force the actual appreciation. And whether you want to do the deal as one single residential deal or as a group effort with the syndication or create mortgage notes against the property, that is possible because if the deal is right and the principles that you're following are correct, you will make money. Now, what principles are applying in all my business models? I'm going to show you some principles that I follow. There is always the margin of safety. We buy below market, we force the appreciation. There are very specific techniques I use. I'll show you how I do it and how you can duplicate the same thing. I always look for strategies that actually, there is a little misspelling of strategies, reliable, consistent returns. This is the strategy I use because we want good liquidity also, because we want cash flow that creates the liquidity and cash reserves. We want many ways to participate. We create the structure for people that can come in with me in the deal, that can loan money, that can actually borrow money, that can come in and do the rehab. Many ways to participate in the good deal and benefit from it. My goal is to always create the least amount of hassle, and for some investors, totally hassle-free, like in the fund, by creating the right processes and getting the right people. And this, I always look at long-term opportunities. I don't want a one-shot deal. Oh, it was a fluke. This guy was is flying out of the country and he wanted to sell. So, no, I look for a system, something I can do over and over and over. I can teach, people can follow like a recipe. And that's why I wrote a book called Real Estate Recipes, because it's a recipe. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and you get the results. No to low liability is what we seek, and that's why we always use the asset protection. You'll see how I use it on millions of dollar deals, and you can use it on even small transactions. The concept is the same. You got to be protected to do it right. All the concepts are aligned because we're always finding great deals in real estate or directly mortgage notes. We either assign them, I'll show you how to assign them to me or to others, or we buy them and hold them for the cash flow, or we turn around and sell them. And we can also create mortgage notes. You see, and once you know that you're getting it right and the process works, then you're ready to create the syndication, your own syndication, raise the capital, grow bigger, do it faster, and next thing you know, you're in a totally different level of performance. Now, I want to go into who should participate in this training coming up. Now, I don't want a lot of people. I want to be very clear. I want those that are either serious about starting to invest or have been investing. I call these guys real estate investors. Okay, you could start today, make a decision. I want to be an investor, and believe it or not, according to the IRS, the intent to be an investor. You come into a class like this, you pay for the class, that's a deduction. You buy a computer to look for properties, that's a deduction. You keep track of all this, check with your CPA. You are a real estate investor, you're going to make things happen. Real estate agents and brokers, I want you to come in and see what's new. It's going to blow your mind away. Just the mortgage note changes and the syndication and the way we're doing residential now is going to blow your mind away. We used to do deals, and you know, most of you that have known me in the past, I've done deals from residential deals from $15,000 foreclosed properties I was buying in bulk in the Midwest, all the way to $50 million in my private fund in the MIXIF fund. You can look them up online and you will see the entire gamut. And any broker that want to elevate the game, let me tell you, a $15 million home makes me a lot of money. $15,000 home makes me some money. But you know what? I was buying them in bulk, 100 properties at a time. I know how to do mass production. Business owners, let me show you. If you're a business owner and you're leasing somewhere, let me transform your mind and show you how to own the building that you're leasing. How to, if you have you're an attorney listening to this, and you're leasing in a building, you should have an option to buy. I'm going to change the way you do business. I'm going to transform your mind. Landlords, rehabbers, all these guys got to come in. We're going to brainstorm. I'm going to show you how you can add value to another student sitting in the room, and they can add value to you with how I'm going to actually do the training, very interactive. Mortgage brokers, loan originators, underwriters. Let me tell you, so many people want to actually do loans. They don't even know how to underwrite. Underwriters, I want you to come in. Appraisers, we have some great appraiser students that have come in the past, told me that it helped them so much understanding trends and doing their appraisals in a different way. Escrow company professionals, bankers, certified public accountants, certified financial planners, and other financial professionals are always welcome in our trainings. I welcome people that are licensed professionals. We've always had attorneys in the classes. Anyone seeking to grow by syndicating their business model is welcome. I want you to come in and see for yourself. Now, who should not attend? Now, I'm very particular about this as well, and I know maybe I've not expressed it in the past as much as I do right now. Let me explain to you. I have not been training for 2 years live events because in last year, in 2014, we spent our time with online stuff. We've done a lot of webinars. There was a lot of people that wanted private coaching, and I decided to spend my time with people that were already in the game, making a lot of money and wanted to take the game to another level. Well, that was the smartest decision we've done because the team, the office in Orlando, the team of CMREI, totally took the game to another level. It was online. People got a lot of online training, etc. And I was able to spend the time one-on-one with people. We've done joint ventures. We've done other programs. People joined the fund. People set up their own fund. We just took it to a totally different level, and I didn't have to work as hard. So why am I going out there to do a live event? Because it's time to actually show those that are serious, that want to come in, how the changes in the market are going to benefit them. So many people are completely unaware what's happening with the SEC. You have no idea how this is going to change the game right now. Some people have no idea what's happening with mortgage notes. It is much easier and better. And if you don't know, your competition will eat you alive. So let me tell you who should not participate. The scared person. Let me tell you about fear. There are those that are like 80% of the people that have fear issues are afraid of failure. And 20% are afraid of success. It's crazy. I'm telling you, I've been in the market long enough. Some people are afraid of success. They don't know how to handle it. They don't know how they're going to be. They don't know how it's going to change them. They don't even know how to get there. Yes, 80% are afraid of failure. I'm going to show you what actions you need to take. Now, those that are afraid usually don't take action. They get paralyzed by their fear. The only way to conquer fear is to have more knowledge. There is just no other way. As a matter of fact, when you have knowledge and familiarity with the subject matter, you're starting to take action. But here's the irony of it. If you don't take action, you don't have any familiarity with the subject matter. All you have is some theory. So I'm going to show you how to do some practice with me, how to do some simulated practice. You know, pilots, they have them, they sit in front of a simulator. That's the action they take. So it's scary to fail, but it's not that scary. They're not going to die. So when they go out there and fly for real, they can make it. So people that are afraid, if you feel you're going to continue being afraid and you're not going to take any action anyway, and you're so afraid of losing or you're so afraid of success, well, then, and you don't want to change, make it easy on me, make it easy on yourself. Don't waste my time. Don't waste your time. Just understand that you're going to continue staying frustrated and not going anywhere. Now, the lazy. Now, 80% of lazy people do nothing. Just always overwhelmed. They just always will tell you, it's just going to be too much time and effort. It's just going to be too much money. It's just going to be too far from where I am to reach the goal. You know, you got to understand that 80% do nothing, and 20%, what they do is they take action only if they think it's a shortcut. So what ends up happening is they start, they take little action because they're lazy, and then they stop because they see something else that they think is a shorter action and shortcut of the shortcut. So they start something else. So they're totally unfocused. So what's funny is the lazy end up doing nothing at all or ends up working very hard because it's constantly looking for a shortcut, end up working a lot harder than they should. This is crazy. So if you're lazy and you know you're lazy, so you're unwilling to change and kind of take the proper action and stay the course with the same stuff and understand that it takes time and effort and it's going to get you there eventually because there's something called momentum, then, and you know you're lazy because lazy people know who they are. They constantly make plans and they don't just take action. This is very simple. If you're lazy, you know you're lazy, so you're not going to get there. Don't get to the training. Save yourself the gasoline, save yourself the parking ticket. I don't know if there'll be parking fee. Save yourself the tuition for the class, and just stay home. Watch TV. How great is that? And if you have a property you want to sell, let me buy it, please. Now, the third type of person that should not participate are the dumb people, stupid people that are unable to do it. Why? I'm going to tell you something about dumb people. 80%, they get the idea in the class about what should happen. They just get the idea, like vaguely. And then they want to go do it. They don't know exactly what the whole thing is. They know about it. They don't really have the knowledge. They don't understand. Maybe they heard the concept for the first time and that's it. They want to go and fly with it. And they're so dumb, they end up getting the wrong result. They end up failing and getting very, very upset. This is stupidity at its finest. That's 80% of these people get the idea and go take action right away. Well, 20% of the stupid people, they got the idea well, but they want to do it their own way. Well, listen to me here. What I teach you in a couple minutes on a slide in a training cost me thousands of dollars, hundreds of hours of my life in networking, going out there, hacking away from coast to coast and internationally to be able to come and tell you, hey, by the way, you need to set up a C Corp right here, have the shares flow this way, go over here and set up this way. This way you cannot get sued because you don't have this, and you can grow and you can do this, and the structure is that. What I tell you so simply, so easily in a couple statements have cost me a lot. So when I give you a script and I say, when you call the seller, you say this, don't be stupid and make it up and try to change it, follow it, and if I have a misspelling, you send it the same way, and if I put a period where it shouldn't be, follow it. Don't be dumb. I'm making millions. You're not. And if you don't believe me, go online, check it out. I'll show you in the class what we do. The millions are made over and over and over. The system works. I spend a lot of my time just talking to the successful students. And what's amazing to me, successful students also have been scared first. They have also wondered if they should just kick it back a little bit. They also wondered if they were so smart or they got to do it their own way. But they followed the rules and made it. I followed a billionaire system, and then when I got results, I was able to improve on it. And then when I went out to teach and people interacted with me, I started tweaking and improving. But I am constantly watching the market and the changes, constantly paying top dollars to licensed professionals, attorneys in the SEC, CPAs. Now I paid an audit firm $45,000 to do certain audits for me to take the game to a high level with the SEC. Find me somebody that spends that much money on himself finding the game and bringing it to investors and students to that level, and I'll go follow that person. They don't exist. They sell mass production, same stuff over and over. I'm not trying to take cheap shots at the people out there. Compare me to anybody. Come to the class and say, Cherif, I will attend your class if you can prove this and that, and let's see if I'm for real or not. Key thing here is I've been for the last 2 years investing. Here is a property, by the way. This property is on Maple Street, 101 Maple. This property will probably sell for $13 million. We have it under construction right now. We're constructing the property. Here I am, looking good. How about that, huh? Pointing at this property on the website, mixif.com, where you can see the progress of the property. Here is the team, wonderful contractors, my partners, the people that work with me. We developed the property as one of the actual home run deals with MixIF Fund. I'm going to show you how to do small deals, big deals. This is residential at its finest. I mean, across the street, there is the owner of Gap. Across the other side, there is the owner, there's the writer called Daniel Steele. I mean, this is one of the best locations in the world. And I have been busy the last 2 years, busy doing the work, busy developing new business models and growing the existing business models. So this is very exciting for me. The live real estate event is going to be in the summer. It's in July, as I told you, 24th, 25th, 26th. It's 3 days. I like 3 full days because people get to know each other. It creates a camaraderie and some certain level of networking. The value $9.97, 1 ticket into the event. You will get a copy of my brand new book, $1 Million Recipes to Real Estate Wealth. This is the latest book, and it's now being promoted on radio stations, basically Midwest and East Coast, coming to the West Coast soon. Training workbook only available to attendees. a one-on-one consultation. People that are in the event want to talk to my team or me about some specific pending deals, would like to discuss it, like to see it, and participation in the private speakers panel. We're going to have some Q&A, and you can participate in these. We have a VIP upgrade for only $197. Give you VIP seating, one ticket to enter the cocktail and networking event. I'm going to do that in the evening. Immediate access to $1 Million Recipes to Real Estate Wealth Book online members site as well. So you're going to have the book and the access to the website. And we can do some photos and the book signing event. This is going to be great, guys. Let me tell you, I want to make sure those coming to the event bring your laptop. I prefer a laptop than an iPad because then you can put it there. It works better. You're able to take the notes right there and work interactively with me. You will see that we're developing stuff right there. You will see the latest, up to date. We're looking for a listed property. We're going to find the deal together, going to analyze it together. There's nothing like doing it right there. We're going to do the research. We're going to do great. The entire thing is going to be brainstorming sessions, individual presentations. We're going to put you in round tables, or you're going to sit in round tables, and every group is going to have a chance to present. We'll do case studies, role playing. I love doing these live events. I just don't, they're not profitable for me as much as doing the actual deals. So unlike other professional teachers, I'm a professional investor, hedge fund manager. I prefer, get more excitement doing the deals. But every now and then I have to come to you, and this is going to be the only event for the year, so I can actually pick a few of you and say, okay, let's go to the next level. Some may want to join me, some may want to do it on their own, some may want to create their own business models, but it seems to always work out that we do things together. Now, this is a rare live event. I don't do live events that often. So I want you to know it's going to be $997. The VIP upgrade is $197. So the ticket price is $1194. The first and last of the year. So I want to be very clear on this. And I will be the one doing it. I'm doing the full 3 days. It's not like I'm going to speak a couple hours and disappear. I am there. I'm there the entire day. As you know, anybody that attended my events, I'm always around even during breaks to answer questions. So, and by the way, here's my beautiful new book, $1 Million Recipes. We have the hardcover, so you will get the hardcover for those coming in. The 3-day live event, I'm going to actually give you a 50% discount for those enrolling today. This is just valid for today, of course. I mean, you're on the call, so you want to come in, I'll just go ahead and give you 50% off. And I'm giving you the VIP upgrade for free. So please call the office, 407-608-5448. Again, 407-608-5448. Or email us, info@cmrei.com. CMREI, Cherif Medawar, realestateinvesting.com. And the discounted price will be valid for today. So let's make it happen. It's going to be a lot of fun. July 24th, 25th, 26th in the Bay Area. It's going to be most likely closer to the San Jose, Santa Clara area because I have my home in Santa Clara, even though I have the office in Burlingame. But we'll get it closer to the Santa Clara area. And those that want to do this, if you have any questions, call the office, 407-608-5448. They'll answer any question for you. I look forward to seeing you in the training. Let's make it happen in the classroom. It's going to be a dynamic training, interactive. We're going to take it to the next level. And if you're scared, I'm going to show you how not to be scared. And if you're lazy, I'll show you the real shortcut, but you're going to have to stick with it. You're going to have to make it happen. And if you are not so smart, let me show you. I'm not brilliant. I just have a brilliant system. I just have a way to make it happen. And anybody looking at this from that side will think like, wow, this is so smart. No, it's a system that's smart. It's like a McDonald's thing. And it's hard to believe in real estate you can duplicate things over and over, but you can. And with the new stuff coming from the SEC, it's mind-blowing, mind-boggling what we're going to be able to do. I want to thank you all for listening to me. I look forward to seeing you. You have the opportunity to enroll today at $498.50. I look forward to seeing you live and spend the full 3 days with you on July 24th, 25th, 26th in the Bay Area. Thank you so much. Have a great day.